Stretch, stretch, stretch. You can put it on the board. Yes.
Welcome to the Sports Circus. I'm your ringmaster, Sal, live from the AMP TV mobile studios here in downtown Chicago. AMP TV, check them out, AAMP TV. Go ahead and Google that, folks. All right, today's show is brought to you by Legal Shield, providing legal protection and peace of mind. Legal Shield can help with traffic tickets, texting and driving, DUIs, court appearances, estate planning, even contracts given to people they don't understand, plus a whole lot more. For more information, contact Legal Shield at 213-245-1305. That's 213-245-1305, or visit them online for more information at nocourt.us. That's nocourt.us. And a big welcome into everybody listening in on our CBS, NBC, and Fox Sports affiliates from coast to coast, including our friends over in Las Vegas on Magic 97.9 FM, all the way down to Atlanta on WDJY 99.1 FM, and everybody else on the radio and on television and hotels from coast to coast on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe, as well as Facebook and Twitter and all other mediums. And welcome into everybody on the sportscircus.com, here with Tyrone Poole, two-time Super Bowl champion and American Ninja Warrior. And we have a very special guest with Tyrone right from the outset. In fact, he's been with us before, but we're going to let him introduce himself as well.
Well, great to be here. Representative doing the thing, and just thank you all for coming to my house. It's always great to have folks in the people's house, as we call it here in Georgia. So, former Atlanta Falcon, and you know, when I left pro football, I decided that I needed to still help people, and the best way to do it was to become an elected official.
Yeah, and you heard what he said, right? He said, "Welcome to his house."
Well,
he don't put prime time on us, everybody.
Yeah,
this is his house.
Yes, well,
but everybody know who I am, Tyrone Poole, what's up? But man, this is his house.
It's the people's house. It's the people's house.
It's a very large home, I must say. Tell everybody where you're at.
We're in the state capitol in Atlanta, Georgia, and right now we're on the 4th floor, which is it's the chambers are all locked up and no one's hardly here but us. But we're right in the hallways. We're on the left side of the House chambers. To my left is the House chamber, which we left, and then the right is the Senate chambers. So we're right in the middle, and Tyrone didn't want the Freedom Lady, who's the Capitol, that sits on top of the Capitol. He didn't want that as a backdrop. He wanted everybody to see how people work and do things. So this is the 4th floor of the Capitol.
But see, this is what we're gonna do. Yes, we're here at the Capitol, but we're gonna switch around now. We're gonna let everybody see the freedom. We're gonna let them see that statue. But I want everybody to know that only the sports circus and the connections that we have, the partners. Look at the partners that we have. We have state representatives supporting the sports circus, baby. Hey, I don't see ESPN up in here. I don't see 92.9 up in here. I see the sports circus up in here.
Right. Big round of applause for the Sports Circus being inside the Georgia State Capitol. I'll tell you what, folks, here we are in downtown Chicago on my side, and over there in Atlanta, they're in the state capitol. I'll tell you what, Tyrone, I think you're right. But, you know, this is good for all those people that are listening in on NBC News, CNBC Financial, Money Matters Radio up in Boston, all of our business affiliates, Westwood One News, as well as everybody else that's tuning in that wants a little bit of variety. Because, look, this is a sports show, but guess what? There's a lot of business and a lot of serious business happening on this show today. Now, what are we doing over in the state capitol?
Well, I mean, I don't. What we do in the state capitol right now is that we're trying to make sure that everyone is safe, because it's right now in Georgia. You know, the governor's already signed all the legislation, and what we're trying to do right now is get ready for the elections. So that's number one, because everything is in the state capitol. You've got the Secretary of State's office in the state capitol. You have the governor's office in the state capitol. So just about almost all of the constitutional offices are in the state capitol.
That's good. All right, so Tyrone, are you next to be an elected official for the state of Georgia?
You know what, dude? I'm gonna follow Dewey's steps. This is my mentor. A lot of people don't know that now, but this is my mentor. Now I follow his steps. Not only football, you know, when I need those questions, hey Dewey, what is it like when I'm gonna get in my 50s and you know, I'm still a young guy. You know, Dewey's still a young guy too. But if if he would have shaved that gray, he'd look like he's about 25 years old. But you know what? Politics, I don't know, Sam. I think if they go back and look at my history, man, they'll probably dig some stuff up on me, and I have to like bow out, man.
Sam,
You know how politics is, man.
Sam, he'll be okay. He just got to realize, as long as the people want you, I always tell folks that I've had 5 races, and if you do the right things, you won't never have opposition. It's just kind of like being a football player, or he's a great cornerback. Quarterbacks never threw toward him. They never threw at him because if he was a good, he's a shutdown corner. If you're a shutdown corner, anybody coming to throw towards you. So, and that's what you look at in politics. I'm a shutdown politician.
Hey, I like it.
I love that. Oh, that's good stuff. All right, so everything happens over there in that building. Now, look, previously we're under your pavilion at your place. I'm under the beautiful blue sky here in downtown Chicago. What a glorious setting this is. Sitting over here on East Randolph Street, looking back at the Sears Tower, what you can call the Willis Tower. And you have actually 2 of the former tallest buildings in the world just over this shoulder here. I have to point because our camera's going backwards here. So right over this shoulder, you have the old Standard Oil building, which is the Aon building now, which used to be the tallest building in the world. And then over this shoulder, needless to say, that one, that's the old Sears Tower, and that for many, 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 many years as the tallest building in the world. But this is the city of broad shoulders. A lot of big business gets done there, just like where you guys are at, with big business being done in that state capital in Georgia.
Yes, big stuff happening. I know there's a lot of great bills. Georgia, Atlanta is in the capital. Even though there have been different cities that have been in the capital, but everybody knows here in Georgia, state of Georgia. But there have been a lot of great bills. I know Dewey has been a part of a lot of great bills that have been passed, and I know he has a lot of history just leaving his legacy.
Well, but you have to realize where we are located, because see that not only that, but City Hall is directly across the street. And then roughly if you go another 3/4 of a mile, that's where the Georgia Dome is located. So you're really in the heart. And if you ever visited Atlanta, you saw the gold dome, and that's real gold. That is real gold. And it came from Delana because they brought it back down. It's not gold paint. It is gold dust. And so, but don't go up there and try to get any else, because they'll get you.
Right. Don't be trying to steal the Capitol building. You can't do that one. There'll be none of that. All right, guys. So we have a couple of minutes left in the first segment here. Just give me a quick rundown of something interesting that's going through the Georgia State political system right now from the athletic standpoint. What's happening with the Atlanta Falcons and the possibility of bringing fans into the new Mercedes-Benz Stadium?
Well, and let me just say a few things about that. Last week we had a ball game, and we finished second, and we didn't have a crowd, but they piped it in. I think the next step we're going to do is see exactly how the state is doing and how we're doing with numbers-wise with COVID. And I do think that in the next probably 2 or 3 ball games, home games, you'll see some fans, and colleges are having a good chance. There'll be, in fact, I think we're going to do a show later where we'll be across the street from Georgia State, where they're hosting the Raging Cajun. So I'm looking forward to some fans being in the Dome. We've got big enough space now.
A lot of people say that, well, it doesn't. I don't pay attention to the fans. Now, Tyrone, you said this as well. You said, well, I get into the game, and I got that. I get it completely. But at some point, the fans have some kind of positive effect on the environment, on your home field. Now, Dewey's over there nodding his yes. Tyrone, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, you know what? It's funny you say that, because a few stadiums around the NFL last Sunday, the noise, I guess the announcer that actually pipes in the noise, they actually messed up, like in Carolina. The guy was supposed to root for the Falcons, not to say the Panthers, but actually he was rooting for the Raiders. So what I mean by that is, when it was time, it was a Panthers home game, but when the Panthers made a big play, he didn't play really the music or play the sound like he was supposed to. So I do agree that sometimes even the people that play the music inside the stadium they get their cues off of the fans. And if there are no fans there, it makes it harder for them to pipe in the noise at the right time. So definitely, I agree that the fans are very, 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 very valuable in the game and the energy, even from the people who do the music. Maybe even the people who walk around saying hot dogs, get your drinks. So,
Right.
everybody got a cue.
I think so. But, think about this. Tyrone, you played for both teams, and Raider fans, the black hole, they travel very, very well. So they're going to make noise wherever they go. Just like in baseball, the New York Yankee fans are always traveling well. So I think in football, you're going to get a little bit of that. And so if there's a little bit of a screw up, it's okay. It's not a big deal because that's what the Raider fans would be doing anyway. They would be getting in there, barking and doing their thing. And that's the end of that. Listen, Tyrone, rebut that and go ahead and get us out of here.
You know what? We are here with no other than Dewey McClain. We are here in his home, the Georgia State Capitol. How many other sports shows can say that they got partners like Dewey McClain and his representative friends here in the Dome? We'll be back with more Sports Circus. Don't go nowhere.